Welcome to the Road to Dutch Champion here on my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys a full week of training focused on planche, front lever and freestyle. Monday is a planche workout focused on intensity. Here you can see me do the warm-up, which is a couple push-ups, and after that I like to do a planche lean push-up. The warm-up set I do is a straddle planche press, do a negative after that, and a push-up. That way I cover all the planche aspects. First set is a full planche push-up. This was a very good attempt for me, it's one of my best. After that I do another one. This one was not as clean as the first one, but I'm still happy with it. Then we move on to some presses, which are my favorites. Here I did a planche press with a negative. And I was supposed to do another negative, but as you can see, the camera fooled me. Here I do again a planche press and a negative, but this time I lost a little bit of focus and the balance, and during the negative I got some pain in my hand, so I stopped the negative because it was too painful. And we finished the workout with some planche full soupy. I do them with 5 kilo assisted because I want to get as much volume in, and without a little bit of assistance it's not possible. So Tuesday is a front lever workout. I am doing the front lever program from Simeon. He provides my front lever program, which I'm very thankful for, so definitely check out Simeon. Here you can see I did a vent stuck pull up to touch and 2 pull-ups afterwards, which is my warm-up set. Then we move on to a front lever touch, to a pull-up with a raise and a negative. This is my main combo I'm focusing on for the competition. And then we do a front lever hold after that. You can see I'm very struggling, it's a very hard combo for me. Then we do a front lever to a pullover, to touch, and a pull-up, just to incorporate different types of combinations. And of course a Victorian as well, which is also one of my favorites. But this attempt was not the best one, but yeah, it was still decent. And trying to get as much volume in this combination as possible. As you can see, like the form is not perfect, but I'm still focusing on the endurance, so yeah, it's okay. Here we do advanced stuck touch. I'm trying to get 8 seconds each set, which I do 3 sets of. This is because we want to stimulate the central nervous system to get used to this position. That's why we try to do 45 seconds in each workout, spending in the top position of a touch. That way my body gets used to it and gets stronger in it. We focused after that on some pull-ups, which I do 6 of them, 3 sets. As you can see, I'm really focusing on explosiveness, which is my style, but sometimes I need to work a little bit more on the form, because at the end of the day, the form is one of the most important aspects when you go to a competition. And we finished the workout with some heavy assisted front lever touches. Sometimes I do a pull-up if I feel like it, but this is just to get those extra seconds at the top for the front lever touch. I use a 35 kilo band with a 5 kilo band. During those heavy band assisted sets, I really try to focus on the perfect form, because when you have that much assisted, you can really focus on the form, so then you need to prioritize the form. Then we move on to Wednesday, which is a freestyle with a planche, and the planche is focused on frequency. Here you can see me do a warm-up, but I missed the dislocate. Freestyle is very hard to put in a program because, as you can see here, you don't catch every attempt. So it's very hard because you want to get some decent flows in, but yeah, of course you can fail a freestyle flow, which is a bummer. But yeah, when you have it, it usually goes well. This was a very good combination of mine. I was very happy with this one. I had a decent flow and felt really good. But after this, I wanted to do a mix, but yeah, you can see I messed up a bit. And as you can hear, I like to scream during a set if it went well. I am really focusing on the doubles, a double 360. I think that is one of my favorite skills I can do currently. But yeah, I also wanted to go to 360 under the bar. But as you can see, I didn't have the proper grip to really catch it. So I'm working on that right now. And then we are trying to get a new skill unlocked, which I did a lot of attempts. I usually do 7, but yeah, I did a little bit more. And this time it is a baby giant. I was happy with this attempt, and then I got my first baby giant. As you can see, I was pretty happy, but still a lot of work to do. And here I tried it with a little bit of swing, but then it's still very scary.
So guys, I did way too much freestyle that I didn't have planned in my training program. But that's usually how it goes. Freestyle is very hard to get in a program, because when you don't do the combination you want to do, you do it again and again, and it takes a long ass time. So yeah, it's part of it. But now, after how long are we training? 2 hours. I need to do planche yet. I am ripped. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, so I'm gonna tape it. I'm gonna try to do as much planche sets that I possibly can till my energy is completely gone. So yeah, let's try to follow the program and send it. Let's go.
You can see during this press and during the sets, I was very tired from all the freestyle. But yeah, like I said, it's very hard to put freestyle into a proper program. And here you can see, like, I'm getting mixed up in the bands. Yeah, it was very funny, but yeah, also annoying. And then continuing this set because I wasn't finished yet. I'm trying to really focus during these sets because it's very important to really focus. But yeah, you can see in every aspect I was very tired. And you can see here I used 2 green bands. Normally I would use only 1 and a 5 kilo band, but I was just so tired I couldn't do it without the 2 greens. And also focusing a lot of supination combinations, because if you're on the high bar, I want some good straddle or full combinations, because that's very important to have. And of course, getting some time on the tension in the full soupy, because that's one of my dream skills. I really want to do that in my competition. That's just a dream of mine.
So guys, I just hit the workout on Wednesday and it went okay, but I went too hard on the freestyle, so that's why I lost a lot of strength and focus during the planche sets. So I skipped 1 planche set. Yeah, so I know in the future I need to stop myself doing too much freestyle, because I want to still have some focus and power ready for planche, because that's also important. So yeah, that's a note for me. Let's keep this rolling and go to Friday is a front lever session. Let's go.
So Friday is also a front lever workout. It's the exact same workout as we did on Tuesday. I've filmed this vertically because I wanted to get some reels for Instagram. If you don't follow me yet, go check me out on Instagram. So sorry for that, but in a couple of seconds we go back to landscape. I was very happy with this front lever combo because the touch was really good and the pull-up was to the waist. I'm gonna give you guys some advice during front lever because it's the exact same program. So always focus on getting a proper retraction during the front lever. I can learn a lot from this as well. As you can see here, I don't have the proper retraction. If you retract your scapulas, the front lever will become easier, especially if you do a pull-up or a raise, because the range of motion becomes shorter, so it takes less power. And also, as you can see here, false grip is so important if you do front lever, because if you don't have a false grip, for example a touch, it is almost impossible to do a touch. You can't do with a normal grip a touch. You need so much power for that, it's almost impossible. And here I went to do as much time on attention during the touch, and instead of doing advanced tuck pull-ups, I did here full front level pull-ups, but assisted, just to have a little bit more body activation, because the body activation is different during a full front lever than having them in an advanced tuck. So yeah, it's also good to incorporate maybe a little bit heavier bands, but really focusing on the move you want to learn itself. And of course, finishing off the set with some heavy band assisted full front lever touch. And to Saturday, which is a freestyle and a planche workout, focus on intensity and frequency. Unfortunately, it was raining, so I couldn't freestyle, but I did some decent planche sets. This was my warm-up set. And this one I wanted to film as well for Instagram, so I shot it vertically. Almost losing the balance here because it was raining, so it was pretty slippery, but a very good set in my opinion, very clean, very happy with it. And continue with some full planche push-ups. I wanted to do a press, but I couldn't do it in full, so I did it straddle, but losing the balance. And this was very nice. It was my first attempt. I tried to do a 10-second front of a straddle planche hold to a press, but it was 9 seconds and I lost the balance here again. And it was very frustrating. And finishing off with some assisted planche sets, because I want to get that endurance as good as possible. And focusing on full supinated planche. The Sunday was an extra day. Normally I have a rest day on Sunday, but I needed to film a qualification round for a competition that I wanted to participate in. And unfortunately, like I said, on Saturday it was raining, so I couldn't film that. So I had to do it on Sunday, which would make that my 6th training that week, which was a little bit too much, but yeah, I didn't have a choice because 2 days after Sunday they closed the registration, so yeah, I really didn't have a choice. But I was very happy with this combination. This was actually my warm-up set, but I noticed after the 360 I was ripped. So and because I didn't have any video to send, I thought I would just send the warm-up combo, also doing them straddle, because this was not planned at all, doing all these statics. It was just to get a freestyle warm-up, but yeah, I thought I need to have a video at least. It was very, very nice to have this training. I'm gonna do this a lot more. Decided I wasn't happy, so I did another one, which I had a double in there with ripped hands, but I put some chalk on it so I didn't feel anything. After this, I wanted to do a mixed grip 360, but I thought I'm not gonna risk missing it, so I did a double 360 and a dislocate 360, and then focused on statics. Here you can see from the angle from Lars, because I didn't set it up properly. I finished the combination with a full planche, to a V-sit, and after that a straddle.
So guys, this was the full week of training that I am doing currently for my competition. It's a little bit much this week because I trained 6 times. Normally it's only 5. So yeah, it's important to be flexible when you have a training program, because if you need to do something but you can't, you need to just be flexible and change it up, because that's very important and that's how you become a better athlete. So guys, there will be some bangers coming up, so definitely stay tuned. And I want to thank you all for all the love and support. That means a lot to me, that means the world to me. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Peace out.